Hello, Capricorn. This is your extended reading. And, well, I feel like this extended is talking about realness, about something that is more material and more three-dimensional. Because I feel like you were not aware of this message, of this communication from this one, because I feel like you are not seeing not the results in a practical sense, but I feel like you're not believing that you have the power to create fairness with your own hands. That's what I'm getting right now. But I have to tell you something, because you came with the sun, but also with these two sword cards that are talking a lot about like mind focus and thought process and really active mind, really active mental questioning and insecurity. And it feels like you are talking with yourself, but it feels to me like you're bringing yourself down with these thoughts, right? Just thinking you're less than you are and stuff like that. But in this second part, because we start not only with the Five of Pentacles, but also with the Two of Pentacles, which to me are talking about the realness of this defensive mode. It feels to me that whatever you believe in, you're going to create, right? That is the message. But if you keep thinking that you are less, that you're not capable, that you're not deserving of all of these eyes on you, of all this attention, I feel like this is what you're going to create, right? You're going to manifest exactly what you think, right? And right now, what you're thinking may be something that is detrimental to you, right? Because you're being your own enemy here. You're not seeing your own light. And it feels to me that if you keep feeding your thoughts, that's what you're going to create here. But in the traditional sense of these two cards, you're going to have to deal and juggle with all of these deceptive consequences, right? So I feel like this second part is beginning with this, not this call out, because I feel like the universe already did loud enough, and maybe you're still not believing. So they're just emphasizing that just pay attention to your thoughts, because they're commanding, they're just sending out message unconsciously to your actions and to your choices that are creating your reality. But these are minor arcana, so for now I feel like uh, you're not seeing these consequences so far, right? But the message that I'm getting here is that if you keep doing that, you'll have to juggle that, right? You have to deal in a practical sense, in an earthly kind of realm, with deception, and that's not good for anyone, right? And so after this Two of Pentacles, the King of Hearts came with the Four of Pentacles. So, two things. First of all, you came as the King of Cups, right? Complete self mastered your emotions, right? You achieved this higher place of identifying your emotions. But because in this part you came straight away with all of these pentacles, like surrounded by these pentacles, these minor arcana pentacles, right? Because the highest number is 5 and then it goes 2 and 4. It feels to me that you're not realizing the realness of this, because the message that came with the 4 of Pentacles, it was almost like an alert, right? Like for the, I don't know, 10th time, like, it is real, this is real, don't doubt it, believe in it, because you're building it, right? You're building the foundation forward, because you have achieved a lot, because you have worked through your emotions, right? And that's why you're shining so bright. People are seeing your true heart, right? Whether you want it or not. Because I feel like you're doing this maybe so naturally, because it's just who you've become, that you're not seeing how much attention you're getting for just being aligned with your heart, right? With your pure heart. And so because of that, it feels like here you're not seeing this small communication that comes from the heart of another, you know, a child, you know, or, you know, something young, someone younger than you, or someone that is about to enter your life, but you're not seeing them because I feel like you're not accepting that you have achieved this place of mastery. You know, I feel like you're playing small. You're not believing in yourself, even though I feel like you have done a lot of inner work, right? But maybe okay, so the image that I'm getting right now is that maybe with this King of Cups, you have spent so much time, you know, under the water, or, you know, under, because cups are the suits that represent water. You have spent so much time underwater that coming to the surface and being and receiving all of this sunlight, it's maybe too much for this first moment, right? And you're not understanding how real this is, right? But the cards that came next are a bit more hopeful. I should say like that. So the Star card, the 8 of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. It's, yeah, the 8 of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So to me, first of all, this Star card is almost like your instinctive reaction to call out for help, to try to reach out for your intuition, for some guidance, you know, through the ethers, through the universe, through the cosmos, and reach out for guidance, because I feel like you're not believing in yourself right now. So maybe praise from others in a worldly sense are not enough to make you believe. So maybe you need guidance from, you know, the higher realms, from angels or from ancestors, or, you know, these more subtle dimensions, to make you believe that you have achieved this mastery. So I feel like you're just asking for guidance, and it's here, right? And it's soothing. That's what's coming through, because maybe the sunlight is too much for you to handle right now. So you're just reaching out for the night, for this light in the night, because in this darker realm, you can see clearly what is guiding you, right? When there is too much light, you cannot identify who is who, right? And it feels a lot to handle right now. And you're choosing not to see, right? You're closing your eyes. but the universe is clear. It is moment to shine. And so, oops, sorry. And so it feels like you're being soothed and calmed and guided by this light in the dark, right? Which feels more, maybe more natural to you, because you dove so deeply, right? You got to this place at the bottom of your heart that is so dark that you find this essence, this core, that is this spark, you know, this love, this pure love that is inside the darkest parts of your heart, right? Or your soul, or you know what I mean. So you're wanting more of that because that's what you found when you dove, right? And so you're getting it, and it feels like what this guidance is that you cannot stay still, or you cannot hide. You know, it's time to move. It's time to put things into motion. You know, it's time to show yourself. It's what I'm getting here. It's time to act. And when you do, I feel like whatever was scaring you, because remember, you came with these cards, right? Oops. That were both pointing to the sun. So I feel like when you finally stop hiding, stop being your own enemy, right? And just put yourself into motion and flow with whatever is going on in your life right now, I feel like you find that spark when you dove so deeply, that you found that spark that you thought was this guiding light in the dark, right? You find it here. And the image that I'm getting here with this Ace of Swords is that it's almost like a, not like a travel time, but like a time capsule, it's what I mean. But it feels more or less like a return to the sun, to the core of the sun, that is bringing truth, right? That is bringing this clarity that maybe you were just being blinded by so much light that you couldn't see the real truth, right? And so the image that I got was like this. After you try to fight, to hide, to not see and not be seen, to try to avoid in any way possible by, you know, filling your mind with these harmful thoughts, trying to escape from this light, right? I feel like finally you understand that you're only trying to escape yourself, because this Ace of Swords to me is the sun. It's like this rare jewel in the center of the sun, right? That maybe only you can really see it, because others are seeing the light around it, right? They're just getting glimpses of these rays, these ones, right? But you, because this is you, this is who you are, and because you have reached out and you have done this process before, right? Of finding this core spark inside your heart, you know, this guiding light in the dark, in a sense, right? I feel like you understand that your true value, your true nature is the sun. And that is really powerful, because I feel like after that, there is no more fear, there is no more shame, there is no more hiding, because there is no need to hide or to defend yourself, you know? This is the full acceptance of this bright light, because you understand the truth of what it's in its core. You know what I mean? I hope it makes sense to you, because it's really clear to me, and I feel like it will become clearer to you, right? Once you stop fighting against yourself. So let's see what the runes have to say about this, and maybe give this final guidance. Oh my god! This is crazy. Okay, so the rune that came out was the moon, right? So, okay, two things that are coming straight away. First of all, we are one day away from the full moon. And what is a full moon? Is this this higher stage of the moon, right? Where it's just shining so bright in the night sky, right? Which is what you were trying to reach out with this guiding light in the night. And so here, because I feel like, you know, the sun and the moon, because a full moon is like these two are in opposite signs, and that's why we can see the full moon, right? The moon is fully visible, right? The moon is being seen fully, right? By the bright light of the sun. And because the moon rules our emotions, because the moon is guiding our senses in a more emotional and psychic kind of way, right? It feels to me that this moon is saying that maybe finally you're learning to, because you have seen the true core of this light, and you now are, and maybe this full moon that is happening tomorrow in Aquarius, it's really significant for you, but it feels to me that you're learning how to integrate both energies, right? The solar and the lunar, you know, this more extrovert energy and this more introvert energy, the one that is more active and practical, and one that is more receptive and just nurturing, right? You know, the day and the night. So you were balancing. Yes, that's exactly what's here. The fairness, the balance, right? So you are learning to balance these two, and you're understanding the truth of what is the true source of light, right? That is making your nature shine, because you have achieved such mastery, like such an emotional mastery, because you have dove through the dark, through the night, through, you know, this dark night of the soul, as people say. You have achieved this mastery, but now in this full moon is where these two come together and shine brightly in such a big way, in such a visible way, right? And because of that, we can see it, and because we can see it, we can understand and be guided by this light, right? This is so beautiful. This is really intense, actually. I hope you feel it. I hope it was helpful to someone. Yeah, thank you for being here with me. Okay, take care. Bye.